Hi, preschool families. I can't wait to show you our next activity today. It's an art project. And art makes me so happy. Now, this is a processed art activity, which are the best kind of art activities. And you're going to need some tinfoil. And mine's super crinkly, and that's okay. It can be new tinfoil or tinfoil that's just clean and you've used it for something else. You're going to need some washable markers, and if you have some of these, or you can find some of these, they have these at your local store. They're washable daubers or dot markers, so they kind of, kids can daub them on paper. Make sure they're all washable because that just makes things more safe and fun for you and for your preschooler. You're also going to need some pieces of cardstock. I would get white if you have some. Thicker paper, you can try using regular copy paper, but we are going to get it a little wet. So you're going to want thicker paper and a squirt bottle. Now, all of these things I've gotten at the dollar store or at my local grocery store or Walmart, and you'll also need a permanent marker. This is just optional. If you want to explore the activity a little bit more, I will show you some fun activities you can do with this. Now, let me show you what I made. I'm going to move you down here a little bit and show you. So you're going to take your tinfoil and you're going to let your preschooler color all over it. Just like this. I colored this. I just used the daubers and I used markers and I just went bananas. And I colored and colored and colored. This gives your preschooler some independence and empowers them because they're in charge of this activity, okay? So I'm going to show you a couple different ways we can do this. After you, your preschooler or you, because this is fun for big kids and little kids, get your spray bottle and you're going to make sure that it is turned to a misting setting, so mist. So you don't want it to just squirt super hard because you don't want a ton of water on this. We are doing foil printing. What? I know, super fun. So you're going to give this to your preschooler. You can do it. I believe in you. This helps work your preschooler's fine motor activities, working their fingers, finger muscles. The same thing goes for when they're using markers. I like to get bigger markers so that it's a little easier for them to hold, but you know your preschooler the best, and you work with what they are capable of doing and what can challenge them a little bit, but also makes it super duper fun. So your preschooler is just going to squirt a couple squirts on the project. That's it, okay? You're going to take your piece of cardstock and you're going to press it on. And rub, 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 rub. Rub really good. Rub hard. Rub really, 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 really good. Are you ready for the magic? Are you ready? Okay, here we go. You're going to peel it off. Oh, wow. Isn't that stunning? So gorgeous. I also, a little tip, I love when there's a little bit of crinkling in the foil because look at these amazing lines. Oh my goodness. Now, an add-on activity that you can do with this is I wrote my name on here on the foil, and I also took some, so you can do this either way, okay? Or both. This foil can be used again and again and again and again. Just wipe it off and start over. I traced my name in red and then I put some blue on the outside, okay? This black is permanent marker. I wrote that, but I think you should let your preschooler give it a try. Let them design something on here and then let them trace it with the color. After that, give it a little squirty squirt squirt. Okay, not too much, not too much. Then I'm going to take my cardstock and I'm going to press. I have a good feeling about this one. It's going to be amazing. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. Are you ready? Da, 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 da. Let's look. Oh, wow, that did not turn out how I was kind of thinking it would turn out, but it still is super cool. Okay, you can still kind of see there's an A here. We did a little bit of literacy in this one, the Y down here. So let's check this one out. Now, I wrote it on cardstock this time instead. And I have a little bit of color left on this one, and I'm going to add a little bit more with my daubers. These have a lot of vibrant color in them. And I'm going to add a little bit of purple. No, I'm going to add a little bit of red. Okay. There's still some other color on there, so I'm going to leave it on there. You do you, do whatever makes you happy, because this is your preschooler's project. Squirted a little bit of water on there to get it going, and I'm going to press on the color. And make sure, let your preschooler do the rubbing, okay? It's so fun for them, and it makes everybody so happy, because art in preschool is all about being happy and finding joy in the little things. Oh! Amazing. Amazing. It turned out so good. Now, this one is another way that you can use this activity. I color dots on here, and then what I would do is have your preschooler trace the dots, kind of like a dot to dot. You remember those games with the numbers on them? So then I lined up, and then you can put that on as well, and that would look super cool. Adding a little bit of math in there, count the dots, trace the dots. Amazing. Such a fun activity. I hope you try it out, and don't forget to check the link below. This activity works social emotional. It also works cognitive skills, and it also works physical and the arts. Social, emotional, and executive function, sharing, following expectations, balancing needs and rights of others and self. Cognitive, curiosity, engaging, and persisting. Physical, using fine motor skills, strengthening those muscles in their hands and in their arms so that they can sooner or later grab a pen or a pencil that's a little skinnier so that they can be a little bit more ready for kindergarten. Arts, exploring visual arts, exploring colors, exploring all of the things when they're doing art activities. I can't wait for you to try this.